Hey everybody, what's good? Welcome to another album music lessons video. This one's going to be on Sitting, Waiting, Wishing by Jack Johnson. So this one involves a lot of bar chords. We're going to go through it, explain it real quick for anybody that might not know, and then it's going to be a play-along video. So we're going to use what we call the E minor bar chord shape because it's based off of an E minor, and we're going to lay down the bar at the 5th fret. So that we've got 5E, 7A, 7D, and then the bar that your first finger is holding down takes care of the rest of it. Definitely want to note that for a bar chord, your thumb behind the back of the neck is really going to be doing a bit of the work. So the basic pattern is, as far as left-hand chord positions go, is that we're going to use an A minor bar chord followed by an A minor 7. Which just involves taking off the pinky finger. A minor, A7. And that type of pattern repeats that we're going to use now a G major bar chord followed by G7. So G major, G7. Again, that's A minor 7, G or G major to G7. Then we're going to slide it down to the 1st fret and we'll have F or F7, and then F7, excuse me. So again, A minor to A minor 7, G to G7, F to F7. By the way, when you hear people talk about G major and G, that's the same chord. If you just say a G chord, it's understood that it's G major. That's the same with any major chord. I like to get that in there as a lesson anytime I can. So yeah, A minor 7, G, G7, F, F7, and then our last chord is going to be C, and then followed by C7. If you don't know these chords, feel free to look up the diagrams elsewhere. Let's get into the strumming pattern. So quickly, it's like, and that repeats on each one of these first 3 chords. So how do we do that? We went down, down, and then a quick mute, down, up. So here's the A minor. Down, down, quick mute, down, up. It's actually a little bit tougher to do in slow motion. So let's give you just a second to get the basic strumming pattern down because it's going to repeat for the G to G7 and the F to F7. So again, a little more slowly. It's da 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 down down mute down down. And again, even slower. Let's keep walking it down. A minor 7. And you'll see that mute has to be kind of a strong percussive hit. See again, there's that percussive hit again. And then of course to the C. So again, play along part right here. that play along wasn't slow enough for you, one thing that you can do is go to the settings, change the playback speed to 0.75, 75%, or 0.5, 50%, and that'll slow it down even more. So here's the verse again, something that's a little bit closer to the tempo. Go back and rewind that again if you want to play along with it a little bit more. Next is the chorus. So for the chorus, most tabs will say an E. In my opinion, he's really playing an E7. The only difference is here's your E chord, also known as E major. If you take off the ring finger, then you've got E7. And so he deviates a little bit from that percussive hit with the mute pattern, and it's just something more like this. So that's the must I always be waiting, waiting on you. And then those next two chords are A minor and A minor 7, as in the verse, except that he's doing an open A minor to A minor 7. So let's take a look at that again. Must I always be waiting, waiting on you? Must I always be playing, playing your fool? So let's take a look at it again without the singing. Sorry, it's a little tough for me to get it without singing it. One last time. Must I always be waiting, waiting on you? Must I always be playing, playing your fool? I sang his songs, and then he goes back into the verse. If you'd like to do that chorus again slower, go back to it, adjust the playback speed. One thing that I usually do, by the way, rather than playing the E7 here, but give it a little flair by using an alternate E7 here. So how do you get this E7? This is pretty cool. You're going to use A7 with the middle finger. Then you're going to use D6 with the first finger. And you're going to use G7 with the ring finger. And it's just a very full, pretty voicing of an E7. The other thing that's really nice about it is because you're high up on the neck, you can really shake a lot of vibrato into the E7 to give it some flair. You know, if you use an E7 down here, you don't hear that vibrato as much. So this is what it sounds like with the E7 up there. By the way, you might have noticed me do something a little bit different there with the E7 at the end. I added the pinky to the high E string, 7th fret, just to give it a little bit of variety and some extra color to the voicing. Anyway, I hope that was a good play along video with you. Best way to get good at this song is to play along either with something like this type of video or with the recording as much as possible until you got it. Anyway, thanks for watching.